Hello, my bestie. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm so excited for you to stop by. And if you are here for the first time, my name is Kathy, and it's my DIY. We do a lot of fun projects on the budget here. If you like to save money and do your own DIYs, this is a channel for you. So hit the little subscribe button and let's get to crafting. What do I have for you today? Well, we're gonna make a sweet swag. As you notice, I've been making a lot of sweet decorations for Valentine's. Also, I made some sweet swags for Christmas with the gingies and with the candy canes, and they were so popular. I figured I'll make one for Valentine's, and hopefully I could have it throughout the year. Well, I'm gonna use a base, the Dollar Tree Christmas trees. You've seen me do that before. And hopefully you can get some on sale now for only 50 cents a piece. If not, maybe you have an old evergreen swag or can find one on sale somewhere. These are great bases and you're not gonna be able to see that it's Christmassy, okay? Let's get to crafting. Oh, and by the way, if you like to see how I made this sweet arrangement or the wreath, you can look up this video. Step-by-step instructions, everything's budget friendly. So for today's DIY, like I mentioned, we're gonna be using Dollar Tree trees as a base. The sweet accessories come from the Dollar Tree toy department. They're little squishy toys. And this tasty looking brownie is from Dollar Zone. It's actually a dog toy. In addition, you're gonna need 10-inch wide deco mesh. At Hobby Lobby, you could get it for $4, and that's enough for 2 swags. And of course, ribbons. I have a combination of ribbons from Dollar Tree and Walmart. I always look what they have on sale and I save it because you never know what color you're gonna need. For the center of my swag, I'm gonna use this adorable sweet teddy bear balloon from Walmart. It was just $1. You can find more over there by the cash registers or at a Dollar Tree. And then we're gonna need flowers like roses and also some smaller flowers, greenery, like boxwood you can find at Walmart for 97 cents or fern from the Dollar Tree. And here's my latest find from the Dollar Tree, the laser cut hearts. Look how pretty they are. I have to use them. Also, you're gonna need a couple zip ties, pipe cleaners, and of course hot glue. First, you are going to fluff up your Dollar Tree trees or the swag. I fluff up the tips to the left and to the right so I could combine the 2 trees in the middle. Just tie them together with the zip ties. And you're gonna achieve that teardrop shape. As you can see, I got the iridescent trees. They were a new item this year. So as you can see, it is still a pretty sparse swag. So we're gonna have to add that deco mesh. And the ending is already fraying. So I'm just gonna finish that off with a piece of ribbon. Next, I'm going to thread a pipe cleaner right under that zip tie to add my hanger. And let me just fold over that ribbon on the sides over there. And let me show you up close how this looks finished. Next, I am going to use my 10 by 10 cardboard to cut up the deco mesh. We are going to cut 8 pieces 10 by 20 inches long. Next, we are going to make craffles. You simply roll up one edge of deco mesh 3 times, clip it, turn it around, roll up another edge about 3-4 times, and then you walk your fingers across to make a ruffle. And just like that, you got a craffle. You are going to use the Christmas tree tips to attach the craffle to your swag. Just twist tie it like that. All right, let's make another one. First, you make a curl at one end, 3-4 times, clip it, turn it around, make another curl, walk your fingers across, pinch it together, you got a craffle. go ahead, attach it next to the first one. We need one more over here on the side. Okay, so we twist tie it here, and as you can see, we have 3 over here on this side. And now we're gonna need 3 more on the other side and 1 at each end. That's why we cut a total of 8 pieces. If you're working with a larger Christmas swag, you might need to cut more. All right, and now we got a beautiful full base. All right, so first we gotta get the tree tips out of the way so they don't puncture our balloon. We place the teddy bear in the center, a little bit towards the top, and we use the tree tips to tie around its neck and also at the bottom here, and use some hot glue just at the bottom. Next, I'm gonna use some Dollar Tree ribbon to tie a bow around its neck and cover up those tree tips. Also, you might want to use a real teddy bear for the center of your swag. You know, I just fell in love with this little guy when I was standing in line to my register. And he reminds me of Chocolate. He's just the cutest thing ever. Look at that. He even has a little kiss mark over here on his cheek. All right, so let's make a bow. And I just realized that my brown ribbon doesn't have a wire. So I'm gonna put it on top of my beige ribbon that does have a wire. So first we're going to measure a tail about 12 inches long. And we're gonna pinch it. Let me just see. Yeah, this should be long enough. And next we're going to measure another 12 inches. And when you pinch that and fold it in half, you get a loop about 6 inches long. So we're gonna make another loop, 12, fold it in half, 6 inches long. And we're going to cut off the tails and tie this simple bow in the middle. Just use a pipe cleaner or a floral wire. Just fix it up a little and also cut the fishtails at the ends. Okay, and now we're going to make a second bow on top of it, a bit smaller, 11 inches. 11 inches folded in half, that's 5.5-inch loop. Again, 11 folded in half, that's 5.5. And also 11-inch tail. And we're going to pinch it in the middle and tie it on top of the existing bow. Fix it up and let's make another bow on top of it. You can make as many or as few as you like. And the next bow is going to be just a bit smaller. So let's say 10 inches. You're going to pinch it, measure another 10 inches, fold it in half. That's a 5-inch loop. Again, 10-inch, fold in half. That's 5. And we're going to pinch it in the middle, cut off the 10-inch tail, and tie it on top of the existing bow. So you're gonna cut the fishtails, and if you like, you can be done right here. This is very simple, repetitious. I decided to add just a thin ribbon bow on top of it, just measuring 8 inches and 8 inches folded in half. That's a 4-inch tail. And again, I'm making loop at the top and bottom, and then I decide to make 2 extra, 2 at the bottom and 2 at the top. So this is gonna be actually a 4 loop bow, and I'm gonna cut off the 8-inch tail. And I'm going to tie that bow on top of everything there. As you know, that thin ribbon from Walmart or Dollar Tree, it doesn't have any wire in it, but when you make smaller loops, like 4 inches or smaller, they still gonna stay up okay. So I'm just fixing it up a little bit, trimming the ends, and I'm done. Next, we are going to attach the bow underneath the teddy bear. And since I have that a little bit of the pipe cleaner left at the top of a bow, I'm moving that to the back. And I'm just gonna twist tie everything nice and tight. And to attach this bow to my wreath, I'm going to use a piece of a floral wire. You can also use some of the Christmas tree twist ties, but I think it's just gonna be less visible if I use a wire there. And then you fluff up everything and put in place. So it bothered me that I use a different color ribbon for the bow, so I had to make a little one just like that for the teddy bear as well, and add it over there on top of the existing bow that he already has. Next, I need to bring some color to the top of the swag. I cut my ribbons in 12-inch long pieces, and I'm gonna attach them at the top there. I'm just gonna use the tree tips to twist tie them right there at the top. Next, let's decide where we want to place our sweet goodies. How about we give him one cupcake on one side, another one on the other, just like that. And a piece of cake maybe here at the top. And we also have the brownie. Maybe we're just going to do that in the middle right there. I know Gorilla Glue sticks will hold these up well. If you like, you can use some wire as well. Also adding a rose over there underneath the brownie in the center of the bow. Next, I cut 4 more sets of ribbon, 12 inches long, and I'm gonna attach it on the sides of the swag. As you can see, over there is white area. I'm just gonna pinch it in the middle and use the little tree ties to twist tie it there. Same thing on the other side. And now we're gonna add 2 more in the top corners on the left and on the right. Next, we're going to cut apart all the greenery. We're going to add the fern in the top corners and also at the bottom to extend the swag a little bit. And then we're going to add the pieces of basswood all around the teddy bear and everywhere where we need to cover up those Christmas tree branches. And then the flowers. First, I'm adding those smaller flowers everywhere. And then the roses. And once I'm happy with the placement, I'm just adding a little bit of hot glue everywhere. And of course, the pretty girl needs her flower too. And those adorable laser cut hearts will be my cherries on the top. And that completes my sweet little swag. Tell me if you don't love it. Actually, if you love it, tell me too.
Vers l'horizon. Allons plonger vers les ciels de Méditerranée.
Alright, my besties, so this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so happy you lasted until this point. I hope you are subscribed. If not, go ahead, hit the little red button and the notification bell so that way YouTube will notify you when I'm back here with a new video, okay? I have so many more ideas for you coming up, so don't forget, alright? Take care, my bestie. Have a happy Valentine's Day and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.